Hey guys, so I released this UE4 VR template a couple of days ago now, and the response has been really positive. I'm actually just really humbled to all the people who just replied on the Reddit post or the forums saying thanks and stuff. It's really humbling, I guess. This is the 0.3 video, so I will release it just now. This is going to be a feature rundown. So we'll just get straight into it. So I'll just launch it up. This is, again, 0.3. So first things we'll notice once you jump into Rift mode is we now have a main menu. Not a main menu, but like a context menu, I guess. So we got these three kind of options. We got normal settings, like locomotive settings, and settings like specific for HMD, or this case the Rift. I'll just go through like first one now. So we got general settings, like these are kind of the scalability engine settings. They work in game as well. So we got post processing. You can change all these to whatever you like. So if I can just change it all to 1 or whatever, and then you got your view distance and anti-aliasing. You can just check these down and come back up. We go back to my locomotive. So these are the kind of settings that I exposed in the controller blueprint, but now are in this menu. So people who are playing your demo can actually decide what input they want to have. So that's pretty cool. We can turn comfort mode on and off again. And these are HMD settings. So this is where you get your screen percentage. Default to be like 130-ish. Make that higher. Frames a second is always at the top because it's pretty important when you're changing settings, just to see how it affects your FPS. Again, distortion say I've been over these a couple of times, but another thing is IPD override. So if we turn this on, we can, if you say you're doing a demo to someone in like a demo room and you haven't configured their thing with the Oculus with the SDK, so this just allows us to quickly say, oh, do you know your IPD, and just change it manually. It's not fine-grained controls, but it's helpful if you're got it set up for like a 60 IPD and you have a 70. It's just makes everything a little bit nicer to the eyes. So the next thing I want to talk about is VSync. This is going to be pretty important because you notice if I change it, it doesn't really do anything and still locked at 60. And that's actually because of the frame rate smoothing that UE does. So I'll just get out of this and show you how we can turn that off. And this is part of the video when I kind of want to debunk a lot of people's theories that UE4 is a poor like performance engine when it comes to Rift. It's not, it's not perfect, but it's you can get very high frame rates actually. So I'll open up my project settings. And under general, we go down to the bottom, we got frame rate smoothing. So I'll just turn this off and we can see how high I can actually get this. So this is I'm going to try and run it at like a normal game kind of resolution and stuff. So what I'll do is open up the menu. Let's go screen percentage 130. Let's be fair to kind of Unity standards. These settings I'm going to put it on about 2-ish. That's kind of nice. And then finally I'm going to turn off VSync. And you see my frame rate jump to, well, it's because the frame rate smoothing is a bit uneven, so I'll just get this one, this a bit more even, so I get around 170, 160 frames a second. And I wouldn't say that is a poor performing engine. Alright, so that's my little rant over. So that's basically features in 0.3. There's also some kind of, with the look input for these balls, it's also got a time variable now, so you can see how long you've been looking at it. I'm going to do a separate video for that, but remember, always give back to the community, and any changes you make, submit it to the forum. Until next time, see ya.